Hey guys, it's Sarah and today I have my November favorites. I feel like I just filmed my October favorites, so I really don't have a ton of makeup favorites this month. I've been on pretty much a no-buy for the last couple of months, so I haven't bought any new makeup. The only new things I've been trying are things that I've gotten through PR, so I have a few new favorites, also a couple of kind of old rediscovered favorites, so let's go ahead and get into it, starting with one thing that's been in my collection for a while. This is the NYX High Glass Face Primer. I really like this primer. When I first tried it, I didn't really realize how much I liked it, and I was panning some other kind of hydrating primers for a while, so I just wasn't really using this. So it is definitely a luminous primer. It's supposed to give you like a glass skin kind of effect. It's really not super shiny or anything, but it does have this sort of reflective quality to it. I really don't see any shimmer to it. It's really just like this lit from within glow that it gives. I feel like it just creates a really healthy canvas for your foundation or whatever base products you're using, so I've been loving this. Another favorite that's been in my collection for a long time is the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last eyeliner pencil. I go through phases where I don't use pencil liner very much at all, but I put this into my project pan last month, or at the start of November, and I have really been enjoying it. I'm kind of getting back into a pencil liner phase. I really have been enjoying tight lining with this, or just kind of drawing it into like the base of my lashes. I feel like it makes my lashes look a lot thicker. So that's a really good tip if you have a mascara that you feel like doesn't give you much volume, but you want that kind of thick lash look. You don't have to necessarily apply it to like your waterline, but just kind of to the very base of your lashes, or right as close to your lash line as you can get it. And it really does transform your lash look. And this is just a really nice creamy eyeliner pencil. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for the waterline because I don't feel like it stays in place that well in my waterline, but then again, I've never really found a liner that stays in my waterline, so maybe there is no such thing. But if you're looking for a good just basic pencil liner, this one is really good, and it's only like $2 or $3. So getting into what is on my lips, I've been testing out these Ofra Flexi Slick lip creams. These I did get in PR through Octoly, and they came in a set. It's called their Flex With It. Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's their Flex With It set that retails for $35 for these 3 shades. Actually, it says the original price is $57, but it's marked down to $35. These are meant to be a cross between a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss, and they say it's supposed to have a satin finish. I'm wearing the shade Velvet on my lips right now. This is like a purpley kind of shade. It also comes with the shade Smooth, which is this kind of just peachy nude, and my favorite, Spark, which is like a blue-toned red. And Spark actually has a little bit of gold shimmer in it if you look up close, but I feel like it just kind of looks satiny on my lips. It doesn't really look glittery or anything. So I am really impressed with this formula. It does feel like the Ofra liquid lipstick formula, but just a little bit more hydrating. It's not quite matte. It sort of just has the finish of like a satin finish bullet lipstick, but it has really good staying power. To me, they stay on just about as well as their liquid lipstick does, but it feels so comfortable and creamy. And I was nervous about the 2 deeper shades, the purple and the red, because I was like, if this doesn't dry down, this is going to be sliding all over. So what I do is I just apply a very thin layer. It's very opaque, so you don't need to apply a ton. I'll even kind of like wipe off the doe foot, because it comes out with a lot of product on it. I'll kind of wipe that off on the edge and just apply a very thin layer across my lips, and it stays on through eating. I wore the red one the other day and I ate spaghetti for dinner, and afterwards it still looked really good. It had faded a little bit, but it was still like a very even layer on my lips. It didn't smear all over, and I was wiping my lips with a napkin because I was eating spaghetti, and I was just so impressed with the staying power. So if you're sick of the liquid lipstick trend but you want something that stays on really well, these are beautiful, and I love all 3 shades. At least to me, this is such a perfect little trio of shades because these are like my 3 favorite types of shades to wear: a nude, a berry, and a red. What more could I need? Speaking of Ofra, I already shared my thoughts on this in my last speed reviews video, but this is also a favorite. This is their highlighter in the shade Retrograde. This is quite a bold highlighter. The pan is split in half between the shades Star Island and Neptune, so I like that you're kind of getting 2 in 1. I will normally just mix them together, or today I'm just wearing Star Island. And this is an intense highlighter, so I want to go ahead and say that right off the bat. You would not like this if you prefer a very subtle highlighter. Just skip this altogether. But if you want something intense, I definitely think that this highlighter lives up to the hype. Also, I just saw on their website as I was looking at this that these compacts are refillable. So once you use this up, you can replace it with a new pan. Can you buy the pans individually without the compact? You can. Wow. Okay, that makes me like this even more because I was gonna say I do feel like the packaging is a little bit big. It's not terribly bulky, but it's a pretty large compact. But the fact that you can refill it makes me very happy. So, good to know. A hair favorite. This is more of just a hair styling technique that I've been using, but my favorite way to style my hair right now is curling it with a flat iron. I really only started doing that when I cut my hair short because I felt like my hair was almost too short to use a regular curling iron. So I actually bought a flat iron because prior to this, I never used a flat iron. I got rid of my flat iron last year when I moved, but I ended up getting this one from Conair. I think it's a 1-inch. I think this flat iron was like 20 bucks. Conair is really inexpensive, but I feel like they make good quality hair tools. I also have their curling iron, love that as well, but it's actually really easy. That is what I did with my hair today. I'm very messy about it. I kind of just go through section by section very haphazardly, and it's kind of one of those styles that you can't really mess up. I actually don't typically do like the lower layer of my hair. I'll kind of just do the top layer. Today I have it kind of pulled up in a little bun here, but it's just easy. It takes me like 5 minutes to go through all my hair. And it's, yeah, that's been my favorite way to style my hair. I like that I can get just kind of a loose wave and then I'll finish it off with like a texture spray and I'm good to go. I didn't even know how to do it before, but I just kind of searched how to curl short hair with a flat iron on YouTube and I found a tutorial, so I'd recommend just doing that. It was pretty easy to get the hang of and that's kind of like my go-to way to style my hair now. And then I have one just kind of random lifestyle favorite, this coffee from Aldi. I feel like I mention Aldi in almost every video. So I have a problem. But this is their Mocha Mint ground coffee, and it is part of their limited edition like holiday collection. Is that what you'd call it? These can kind of sell out because they are limited edition, so you may just have to check. Hopefully you can find it still, but this is just so good. I love Aldi coffee. It's really inexpensive compared to a lot of other brands at other stores. And this one is medium roast, which is typically what I go for. I think medium roast is my kind of happy medium. But this just tastes perfectly like warm, a little bit chocolatey. It almost kind of tastes like hot chocolate, but it has a good coffee flavor to it too. It's not like when you get a mocha, peppermint mocha at Starbucks and you can barely taste the coffee. But I really like this with just like a vanilla creamer. That combination is incredible. Aldi also has a peppermint mocha, like almond milk creamer that I had that I just used up, but that went really well with this as well. But I'm sure it would be good black too because it has a good flavor to it if you typically like black coffee. But yeah, really been enjoying this. We stocked up on a few of them because they do kind of go out of stock once the holidays are over, or even before that if they sell out. So those are all of my November favorites. This was kind of a shorter favorites video. If you enjoyed this video, definitely make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I am doing Vlogmas this year, so I'm going to be uploading every single day in December. I'm so excited. I'm in a pre-filming frenzy right now, but I have a lot of really fun videos coming up, so make sure that you are subscribed to stay tuned for that. But that is all for today. I'd love to see you again soon, and hopefully I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.